Hi, my name is Scott Peterson, and I'm the Product Marketing Manager for Tecnau. We're excited to participate here at Printing United's Mailing and Fulfillment Day. I'm going to introduce you to Tecnau, and then we'll look at our newest products, all of which could be good matches for your mail finishing requirements. Tecnau is a leading manufacturer of feeding and finishing systems for high-speed digital presses, both web-fed and sheet-fed. We're headquartered near Milan, Italy, and we've also got manufacturing and engineering facilities here in the Boston area, as well as in Sweden. We at Tecnau today come to you with a wealth of finishing experience, gained over the course of many years with Tecnau and its ingredient companies, Roll Systems, Strolfers LaserMax, and LaserMax Roll Systems. Over that time, we've cultivated close relationships with all of the major press vendors in the industry, ensuring that our products work together seamlessly. Here at Tecnau, we pride ourselves on our responsiveness to our customers and partners. This attitude permeates our entire organization. We don't know how to act otherwise. We're not resting if you're not running. Now that you know who we are, let's take a look at our newest products in action, starting with Revolution 50 Cut Stack Series for continuous web presses. Then we'll spend some time with our just announced Stack 1212 finishing system for B2 Plus sheets. And lastly, we'll take a brief look at the Tecnau Splicer Roll 40 roll-to-roll system. The Revolution 50 story starts with where the digital production print marketplace is going now, and that's of course towards color inkjet, and more specifically, high resolution and high speed color inkjet. Inkjet presses are becoming more and more capable of taking on print work previously reserved for traditional offset. Consequently, the demands on finishing equipment are becoming greater and greater. Tecnau's new Revolution 50 series was designed with all of this in mind. Need to run up to 500 feet per minute? Check. That's not enough. Need to run up to 590 feet per minute? Check. We've even got a system that will produce book blocks at up to 750 feet per minute. Got some really lightweight applications. Want to be able to run down to 40 GSM paper? Check. Or maybe your work's on the other end of the paperweight range. You're looking to run C2S 14.300 GSM papers for postcards? Check. But all of that's really the price of admission to play with these presses. How do we go beyond that to provide you the right finishing for this environment? First and foremost, we want you to maximize your press investment by being up and running as much as possible, by minimizing downtime. Where can you see this in Revolution 50 design? The blade section on our Revolution 50 series single cutting cutter C51 or double cutting cutter C52 is retractable for easy access to blade replacements or for quick jam clearance. Internet of Things capability allows remote monitoring by Tecnau engineers for fast problem resolution if the local service team can't resolve the issue with the help of the onboard diagnostics. The never let go concept integral to our design means, for example, that the Merger M50 is not freestanding like prior Merger generations, but is bolted to the cutter. This concept provides an extremely stable and reliable web, and also in this instance means a reduced footprint and only one top of form mark required across the web. What other features are included with the Revolution 50 series? A tight web design with an integrated dynamic web aligner again makes for a very stable web and highly accurate cutting and registration. In a patented design, the Merger M50 incorporates a cross-web hole punch in conjunction with Cutter C52 bleed and flush line removal, eliminating jams due to inadequate strip extraction. The punches do not appear in the final output, they're only in the removed cross-web strip, ensuring stacked merged strips are each vacuumed away and don't intrude in the output stream. Tecnau offers a variety of stackers in the Revolution 50 series. Shown here is a basic stacker for non-demanding applications, while also offered as a patented gripper stacker for heavy ink coverage coated papers, or a shingling stacker for high-speed book production, plus a 30-inch stacker for long sheet applications. All stackers include a unique north-south job offset, performing offsets along the direction of travel, eliminating slowdowns for multiple small book, small set offsets. This is a simpler process for the stacker as well, reducing machine complexity and increasing reliability. Finally, a plow-fold module is available for Book of One applications. So that's a quick look at Revolution 50 cutting stacking solution for high-speed continuous inkjet presses. Maybe you're thinking, okay, great, but I'm not running continuous, I run sheets. We're now going to look at our Stack 1212, our just announced system for sheet-fed digital presses. Of course, just as we're moving with the marketplace with the introduction of Revolution 50, we're doing that again with Stack 1212. More and more vendors are offering digital presses producing B2 or B2 Plus color printed sheets with quality and resolution that used to only be available with offset. Finishing is needed to break those large sheets down to final page size. That's where Stack 1212 comes in. Tecnau's Stack 1212 converts multi-up output from that emerging generation of B2 Plus color digital presses into smaller, stacked finish pages without guillotine cutting. And by the way, no reason the system couldn't be used with offset press output as well. The system reduces manual print handling and consolidates cut, trim, finishing in a single-pass automated process. Use Stack 1212 to cut postcards, letters, books, brochures, and calendars down to size. The line starts with a high pile feeder, accepting a stack of up to 4,800 20-pound bond sheets, for example, or you can choose a pallet feeder option for easy integration with existing processes. From the feeder, we move on to the alignment section of the Cutter C12. Speaking of alignment, this is a good time to mention that with Stack 1212's unidirectional paper handling, alignment only needs to happen once to guarantee that cutting and trimming tolerances on the system are extremely tight and accurate. Cutter C12 trims outer edges and supports gutter removal and double cuts for bleed applications, as well as simple single slitting and single crosscuts. The module features cartridge-based crosscut blades and trim slitters for easy and fast application changes. The cutter offsets the entire sheet to separate jobs or book blocks before sheets enter the stacker. The module also automatically recognizes and diverts waste sheets. Following the cutter, sheets enter the stacker S12, gliding smoothly onto the building stack. Each job can be delivered to the conveyor one at a time, individually offset within the stack, or delivered when the operator programmed stack height is reached. A touchscreen display panel controls the entire line and makes common operator adjustments easily accessible even while running. Let's spend a little time on the nitty-gritty. Here are the important specs you'll need to know. Max input sheet is 21 by 29.5 inches, or 533 by 750 millimeters. Minimum output sheet is 4 by 5 inches. Paper weights range from 80 to 350 GSM. Impositions range from 1 up to 21 up. Speeds up to 6,000 input sheets per hour are supported. So at the end of the day, what makes Stack 1212 an attractive solution? First, a small footprint. With its unidirectional design, Stack 1212 consumes about 100 square feet, much less space than competitive offerings. Second, offline operation. Depending on your application environment, you may be able to support cutting and trimming output from multiple digital and offset presses. 3. A stacker. The Stacker S12 presents neat, easily offloaded stacks of 1, 2, or 3 up output. Finally, economical. Stack 1212's right-sized automation minimizes your investment. So you've seen Revolution 50 and Stack 1212 in action. Let's finish briefly with one more new Tecnau product, the Splicer Roll 40. The system consists of our proven zero-speed Splicer U40 dual unwinder, feeding a continuous inkjet press, and our new zero-speed Splicer R40 dual rewinder, taking up the printed output one roll at a time, switching to build a second roll when the first is completed. If you're looking to absolutely maximize the productivity of your web-fed inkjet press, there's no doubt that a splicing, unwinder, and rewinder system like Tecnau's Roll 40 is the way to achieve this. The press runs non-stop with no pauses for roll loading or output unloading. Inkjet presses like to run non-stop. It keeps them at their most efficient, with no wasteful white paper periods to get the press back up to speed. Each of the splicing duos consists of a pair of unwinders or rewinders, depending on which end of the press we're talking about, plus a splicing tower, a pair of web guides for accurate splicing, and a buffer. Because Tecnau's conventional unwinder U9 and rewinder R9 are used in the Roll 40 system, there's a convenient upgrade path for those who might want to start small and grow into this splicing capability. Alright, you've been looking at the Splicer U40 in action and it looks cool, but why might it make financial sense to install this system? Here's a chart that illustrates one customer's thought process. This printing company focuses on heavier papers, 145 and 200 GSM. Heavier paper means fewer feet on a 50-inch diameter roll. You can see here that running at 500 feet per minute, a speed more and more inkjet presses are able to achieve, means that even that large roll of paper is not going to last very long before it's depleted. It's easy to see that major productivity gains are possible by eliminating downtime due to roll loading. And as I mentioned earlier, you'll eliminate paper waste due to roll loading and unloading as well. Roll 40 is versatile. You can load 2 different papers on each unwinder, differing up to 2 inches in roll width as well as by paper type or basis weight, and switch back and forth as needed with the help of the auto queuing option, while maintaining consistent papers on the rewinders. Revolution 50, Stack 1212, and Splicer Roll 40. You've now seen Tecnau's latest technology in action. Each incorporates innovative designs with capabilities and features not available elsewhere, and each represents good reasons to choose Tecnau as your finishing partner for your mailing and fulfillment operation. And there are other reasons to choose Tecnau not directly related to our products. First, as I mentioned earlier, we're going to make sure that you're happy with your Tecnau line. To help with that, we've got the largest service team in the market scattered around the country, providing backup to your on-site service team. We're a manufacturer, not a distributor, and we've got an engineering team here in the US at the ready. We've got an extensive US parts inventory available to you 7x24. Please visit us in the Insight Days Exhibitor Showcase and get in touch with our folks from there. Or you can always reach us at www.tecnau.com. We'd love to dig into your needs and recommend the right solution for you and arrange a live or virtual demo. Thanks very much for spending time with us today.